Hope you're all still awake. Late Night Mega here. And let's see what this is about. Yusei's next duel was against Gregor. Rex Goodwin hoped that Gregor's power would cause Yusei to call forth the Crimson Dragon. However, before the duel, Yusei and Gregor had a small confrontation. After Gregor caught Leo attempting to sneak into his shop to get a preview of his new duel runner, he returned the boy back home. Leo wanted to sneak peek at my new duel runner like everyone else out there. You gonna call security? Haha, no, he reminds me of my own little brother. I'm not gonna punish him just because he's trying to help you win our duel tomorrow. It won't make a difference, you are still going down. There's quite a bit riding on this tournament for me and my future. What about you? Why are you dueling here? For my friends. I don't have a choice. Let me guess, Goodwin made you an offer you couldn't refuse, right? I wouldn't so much call it an offer as I would an ultimatum. How did you know? Did he come to you too? He offered me a chance to rebuild my family's village. I need his power to help rebuild my village. It was consumed by fire and destruction in a natural disaster, unlike anything that was ever seen before. Director Goodwin promised to help me, but not until I promised to help him with his quest. Gregor, don't you see that he's using you? It's the only way to rebuild my village. Then I'll let him use me all he wants. Sorry, but I have to win tomorrow, no matter what. Finally, Yusei and Gregor met in the arena. You call that thing a duel runner, Yusei? Did it come with training wheels? Just 'cause you're bigger doesn't mean you're better, Gregor. Yeah, right. Talk to me after the duel's done. Good luck, because you're gonna need it. You know, this talk about duel runners and stuff might make more sense if we had turbo duels in this series, which turbo duels, they go under some different duels, mainly for the spell cards. You get a speed counter every turn, and then using spells, you could only use certain spells. That were turbo spells, which were basically like there's a turbo spell version of Mystical Space Typhoon. It would cost you 4 speed counters to activate. Also dealing, I think, 1,000 points of damage in one attack to your opponent also gave you a speed counter. And it would also take away one of your opponents too, I believe. So, yeah. Okay. Inflict battle damage to your opponent with this effect. Draw a card. Drill Synchron. We probably have something new to use. Well, I guess we're gonna set that. Do we have something new to use? Oh, Armory Arm. 1 tuner plus 1 or more non-tuners. It's a 4-star synchro. One of the very few 4-star synchros from my memory. And it can become an equip card. Basically like an Axe of Despair. Yeah, it's weird. And I never really used it much. So let's see, drill plus that can make nothing. Why do I have drill synchron? Now we can Mystical Space Typhoon something that's going on over there. Dang. Oh, well, let's see. I picked this one. What is it called? The Haunted. Not a bad use for a Space Typhoon. I have to inflict the piercing damage. I don't know. This tuner's not going to do anything unless we can, you know... Well, it made him use his Threatening Roar. Okay, if you want to Threatening Roar that. That was my Scrap Iron Scarecrow. Now I'm mildly upset. Star Blast. Oh, yay, he has a summon reactor. That's not what I want to see him have. Well, your summon reactor is now my summon reactor. How's that? Actually, your summon reactor is just going to become my Stardust Dragon. Here we go. We'll call the Haunted. And yeah, that's not how I was planning on making Stardust Dragon, but sometimes with synchros it just kind of falls into your lap. What's really useful is having a variety of synchros that aren't restricted by certain tuners, and then you can just kind of make anything with any sort of level combinations you have. Threatening Roar, okay, that's fine. I want you to play a monster anyways so I can destroy it with Stardust. This thing has to have a special animation. And we just drew Fortress Warrior. You take no battle damage from attacks involving this card. Once per turn, this card cannot be destroyed in battle. Sounds like it's something to throw in attack mode. Doesn't have the most attack or anything, but this'll do. Stardust right. Oh, Mystic Tomato. Called it. Awesome. Blast Sphere. I don't want you doing that. I gotta figure out how to stop that thing. Oh, it's Black Salvo. I gotta figure out how to stop that thing, because that's a Synchro Monster. Dark Strike Fighter. That was another Synchro Monster that was banned. This is a Synchro Monster that can kill my Stardust. Opponent has declared battle. I can't do anything about that. Well, that's most unfortunate. Oh hey, another Drill Synchron. But Drill Synchron... Yeah, I can make a level 8, but I need specifically Junk Synchron and that. 3. I would need a 1-star monster to make Armory Arm. Yeah, we can't make anything. I mean, we could make another Stardust Dragon out of what we have, but it doesn't beat Dark Strike Fighter. We need something a little bit more. Dimension Fortress Weapon. Cards cannot be sent from the deck to the graveyard. That's fine. Wild Tornado. Face-up card and spawn trap card. Destroy it. Controller of this card can then set one spell or trap card from your hand. If the set card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, select and destroy one face-up card on the field. Okay, so I'm going to set this and just hope my opponent decides to destroy it. We got to kill that Dimension Fortress weapon. We got to kill that Dark Strike Fighter. Problem is, I don't want to use Call of the Haunted like this. Because I bring back Stardust, and Stardust is just going to bite the dust again. Yeah, Stardust's weakness is being attacked. But any of my opponent's cards that try to destroy anything that I have, I contribute the Stardust, negate that card, and then I get Stardust back at the end phase. It's really strong. It's a really strong effect. But up against a monster with higher attack points, that's where Stardust's weakness is. Yep. Tuning wear. Problem is now I can't get both of these out on the field at once. Because if I could make Armory Arm, well that still wouldn't do much. Dark Strike Fighter, okay, he's going to tribute that to deal some direct damage to me. That's fine. Black Salvo, that is not fine. Because that brings out a Blast Sphere. Oh, Scrap Iron Scarecrow, that will at least let me stall. Well, let's use this. Oh boy. No, I gotta save my monster that's... This is just gonna get painful. I just need that set card to be destroyed. I don't know how we're going to do that. Drawing Tuning Wear is not going to be helpful. I don't foresee us getting out of this one. Well, if he wants to do that. I gotta get rid of that Dark Strike Fighter. That's not a better card. Okay, tuning. Let's see, we can get the Junk Synchron. Oh, we better go for Junk. Ooh, and that gives us a Quillbolt Hedgehog. Yeah, we're gonna take some damage, but we'll bring back Tuning Wear. This will actually work. We'll bring back Quillbolt Hedgehog in defense mode. And then we'll bring out this Junk Warrior. Hey. That can be treated as a level... Oh! Yeah. Its effect is negated due to Junk Warrior. Fair enough, I'm just not going to get as big of a boost as I wanted. But he's going to get enough of a boost where I can kill that Dark Strike fighter, and that's the important part here. And, yep, it has 3,200 attack. No, I don't need to use Wild Tornado now. Oh, what? Oh, he can negate one of my attacks. That's unfortunate. Well, we'll just have to attack next turn. We're getting low on health. No, you don't need to be battling our guys. Defense draw, sure. Alright. We're starting to turn this around now. As long as he doesn't cause... Stop asking me if I want to use that, I don't. As long as he doesn't burn us out somehow. Another hedgehog. We don't need another hedgehog. We need a way to... We need to stop drawing these monsters. Oh, there goes Spell Reactor. We haven't been getting a ton of spells. As we get a spell. We're still gonna just keep going with this. And there goes Trap Reactor. Well, this has been quite a lengthy duel. Again, Yusei's tactic seems to be, let's stall until we can synchro summon something useful. Oh, are we serious? We are. Nobleman of Crossout. Oh, I can't really stop that. How much defense does that thing have? 900? Of course it does. Well, we still have a Scrap Iron Scarecrow. Oh, shoot. We're gonna take damage from that. Why did I... Well, now we're just really playing risky. Oh, and it destroys Fighting Spirit. Yeah, so this was just a bad idea all around. Here we go. I just wanted to get that 3,200 damage in. Now I really gotta be careful to not lose. We gotta get that hedgehog back in defense mode. Unless he doesn't summon a monster. He didn't summon a monster. Turret warrior. Yeah, let's get this battle done with. Fake explosion. What does that even do? Monsters cannot be destroyed by this battle after damage calculation. Special summon one summon reactor SK from your hand or graveyard. Oh, that's not what I wanted to see happening. I think this should be able to, yep, can still destroy that in battle. And the hedgehog, why not? Stay in attack mode. Is it just me, or are these 5D? No. We are not doing that. Get that out of here. Or are these 5D's battles becoming a lot of stall tactics from one side or another? And that's like 2 or 3 times now that we've had this. Probably more. Gregor, are you okay? I'm fine, but it's not over. I told you about my village, about the fire and destruction, but I've learned the truth. I hacked into Goodwin's personal files before the duel and discovered it wasn't a natural disaster. Goodwin decided to use our valley as a little testing ground. He tried to resurrect his precious Crimson Dragon, but he couldn't control its energy. He's going to expose everything. We must silence him. Don't worry. No one's going to believe him. Gregor, are you sure about all of this? Well, yeah, I mean, he doesn't seem like a bad guy. I saw the files myself. I'm certain about it, you say? And now Goodwin's going to answer for all his lies. Gregor attempted to attack Goodwin, but he was immediately arrested by sector security. Of course he was. People of New Domino City, it's always a terrible tragedy when a gifted duelist, like our very own Gregor, suffers a complete nervous and emotional breakdown following such an intense duel. That was not an intense duel. That was a stall fest for one side or the other. But rest assured that he'll get all the help he needs. You say, promise me you'll take down Goodwin once and for all. I can't promise that. For some reason. Duel of Dragons is up next.